Hey, what's up, guys? Cool Dude here, and today I have a gameplay on Standoff. I haven't put up Standoff gameplay in a while either. I just kind of uploading a lot of raid and slums and all that. But what's going to be talked about in this video, as well as the gameplay, before anything starts, this is my friend stephenChappel. I did a video for him a long time ago. He's an Inc, and he's as well in my clan. I did a video for his channel a really long time ago. He got a really low level nuclear. He was like level 10 when he dropped his other nuclear, and now he has a default class nuclear. This is with the Scorpion default class, the one that has Ghost, Scavenger, I believe Ninja, or whatever the third perk in this game, Dead Silence is what it is, and then it has the C4, the stun, and the smoke grenade, Scorpion with extended mags, and I believe foregrip. Now, this is a pretty beast class. For me, what I think, this is probably the best default class in this game because it puts a ghost on your class immediately. And there's a lot of UAV spam in this game, especially when you're a lower level and you don't really have flak jacket. And the class that does have flak jacket on it, it just doesn't really make sense the way they set it up because you don't have stock on the AR they give you, which kind of puts you at a disadvantage. But this is probably the better class to choose besides the LMG class when you first prestige. And the streaks of UAV, Lightning Strike, and Dragonfire, pretty decent setup except the Dragonfire. When I prestige, I don't even use the Dragonfire. It just gets destroyed with one EMP grenade. Now, the theme of this video is obviously the default class, so the topic of the commentary is going to be the default class. Now, throughout past Call of Duties, the default classes have changed very considerably. In Call of Duty 4, we had our standard, I believe we had 2 ARs, a sniper rifle. We had an AR, a sniper, an SMG, a shotgun, and an LMG. Pretty balanced if you ask me. And then every COD has followed that theme since then, except in Call of Duty Ghost. In Call of Duty Ghost, when you first prestige and you create your character, you unlock your first class for free. And that's what you start with. And when you start with that, all the classes were pretty balanced. You just chose it off of perks pretty much. And that's pretty much how I think that is the best way the default class is. You choose what default class you want to use, but then the thing you got to take into consideration here is the squad points. Now, what I'm just going to make clear about a default class, in my opinion, and it happens in every COD except BO1. Black Ops 1 did not follow this system. In every single COD, the weapons that they give you in the default class and all the perks are pretty much the best perks in the game. They give you the best weapons in the game to start off pretty much, except in Black Ops 1. In Black Ops 1, we all know that the FAMAS, the AK-74U, and the HK-21, the LMG, not a lot of people used it because not a lot of people understood its power, and the Galil were the best weapons in the game. And in Black Ops 1, they did not give you any of those weapons to start off the game with. The only weapon that they gave you in the default class, which was good, was the MP5. And if I remember correctly, there was no ghost on any of those classes, if I remember. I might be wrong here. So they kind of started you off at a disadvantage when you first prestiged. And to be honest, that's how it should be. When you prestige at your lower levels, those are your vulnerable levels. You shouldn't be able to come into a lobby and just fuck shit up. I'm not taking anything away from people that do that, because I do that with the default class as well. But it really shouldn't be like that. Coming from the COD vets such as myself that have been here since Call of Duty 4, that know that the default classes were not good classes whatsoever. Call of Duty 4, you had some of the best weapons to start. Modern Warfare 2, you had the best weapons to start. In Black Ops 1, you didn't. Modern Warfare 3, you had the best weapons to start. Like, there should be some kind of downfall to prestiging. Like, in this game, by far, you get some of the best weapons to prestige, the best perks. You have the M27, the Scorpion, the LSAT. You have the M1216 is the only one that's not that good. And then I believe what I'm missing here is the XPR. The XPR is a really spammable sniper. So when you prestige, that should be where you're really vulnerable, and you shouldn't be able to really go ham when you prestige. Now, how I feel the way when you prestige, the way the default classes should be set up, they should be like mid-level, mid-game things, or it should even fucking be, in my opinion, I would make it the guns that you unlock at the start of the game. When you start up when you first get Call of Duty, and the guns, the first 5 guns or 6 guns, whatever they give you to start off the game with, that's what the default class should consist of. It shouldn't consist of end game items. Like, I know some people when they make a new account or when they start playing, that the good players that understand the game, they don't pull out a different class up until they get to level 55 and get an unlock ghost for themselves. Like when they play against tryhards, they just pull out the default class because it has ghost already built into it. That shouldn't be like that. In my honest opinion, the default class, and when you first prestige, and I said it once and I'll say it again, it should be where you're most vulnerable. You shouldn't be able to really go ham at the default class. You should be able to do well. Well, I mean, a good player will do well with any gun, considering that the weapon's not total trash and the hit detection's good. So for the most part, people I think the default class needs to get tweaked in future CODs, not even just Advanced Warfare. It should get tweaked, but that's just my honest opinion on it. I'm going to cut this commentary short. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is caught on buffering, but he did drop the nuclear. Hope you guys enjoyed.